Hey, what's up guys, my name is Brendan, or you can call me Rush Serial. So first and foremost, it's been forever since I've done a commentary, and it's been forever since you guys have seen Modern Warfare 3, and I just want to apologize because, I don't know, making PS4 videos is just so easy, and, well, there was double XP this weekend, so I was definitely going to take advantage of that on MWR. And I've been having like a blast playing MWR, and some of you guys have, enjoyed watching me, and some of you guys have just been like leaving comments on the live streams and stuff like that, saying how you miss Modern Warfare 3 and how you missed the live stream. So I don't know, maybe I will give it another go. We'll definitely see about that. However, what you guys are going to be watching today is a flawless G36C MOAB, and it's pretty long gameplay, so I'm not sure how much of it I'm going to show to you guys. However, what I am going to say is that this streak was long and it took me forever to get the MOAB because I kept running out of ammo and I wasn't using extended mags. So I had to be pretty careful with my gunfights. The iron sights on this gun are terrible, and there was one point where I had like 2 or 3 bullets in both of my guns, and somehow I managed to pull off a knife. So yeah, this gameplay was pretty great, and hopefully you guys enjoy it in the background. Now, my last video where I talked about my electric skateboard, it was all about the negatives. People were leaving comments saying it was like a waste of money, and one person said they thought about buying an electric skateboard until they heard how my old one broke and how I was like complaining the whole time. So in this video, I'm going to be more positive about my experience and the board I had, and basically I'm going to tell you guys why I miss it. One of the reasons why I bought the board, and this is kind of like the main reason, was to help me lose weight and so I can be more active, so I can see the sun, I spent very little time outdoors this month. I think I probably hung out with my friends 5 or 6 times this April, or like last April. I don't know why I said this April, but every now and then I do chores for my mom, or I go to the store with my dad. So let's say that's like 15 days I go outside. Those other 15 days are spent in my room where I look for job opportunities, practice programming, make YouTube videos, or play video games. Now, those 15 days I go outside, I spent mostly driving, going to a mall, or eating at a restaurant. Maybe I spend 15 minutes outside on those days, but not too long. You see, guys, when I go outside, and that's like in quotation marks, I just drive to that place. I don't really go outside. I drive, I see the sun, blaring at me whenever I'm driving, and I just go to another place that's inside. So I don't really go outside, really. Now, to put that in perspective, when I had my board, I would use it anywhere between 15 minutes to an hour. Now, there were some days where I didn't run my board, but not too many. And I think I was working on a project sometime in like March or something like that. And it took me like a week straight to finish it. And I just spent like that whole time programming it. And it was so relieving to ride my board once I finished the project, because I was starting not to feel well. Like my eyes were hurting. I was getting headaches and stuff like that. And for, me to go outside, it was just so relieving, and it felt great. One of the reasons why I bought my board, and some people are probably going to laugh at this, was to get to places in Pokemon Go faster. And I bought this board when like Pokemon Go was at its prime, when everyone was like hyped to play it. And whether you like this reason or not doesn't really matter, because that game got me active, it helped me lose weight, and it got me outside, the most important thing. Without the game, there wasn't much of a point to ride my board. Like, I live in a small town, so there's not many places to ride to. However, Pokemon gyms and Pokestops, they're plentiful in my town. You see, guys, recently I've been getting headaches, and I've been straining my eyes, and that's probably why I'm getting headaches. So because I spent a lot of time programming in my room, as well as other stuff I mentioned, I bought a new electric skateboard called Linky, and hopefully it's supposed to be coming like in June. And I talked about them before on this channel, and like I said, I really hope that they come in June or sooner. Now, guys, right now in Cali, it's just too hot to walk around or like push a real skateboard. I'll come home like covered in sweat. And there's no way my mom is going to, let me shower twice in one day, She would just kick my ass. And whenever I do want to, like go outside or something like that, it's like 3 or 4 o'clock and the sun is just so hot and it's like 98 degrees. And there's no way, that I'm just walking around during that time. So when you ride an electric skateboard, you don't sweat, since, you're not pushing the board. And since you're moving above like 15 miles an hour, the wind is breezing, against you. So it cools you off, you don't really get hot. If you guys watch Casey Neistat, he's just so much faster on his boosted board than any other like forms of transportation in New York City. And he talks about it all the time. Like, he would not make it to this place if it wasn't for his skateboard. He can just maneuver through cars. And like I said, I live in a small town, so there's no such thing as traffic. But there has been multiple times where I could easily go around some cars. And it's nice to know that I have these options if I'm ever in a hurry. Now, here's a fun fact for you guys. I took my board out on Halloween. I wore like a slightly thicker shirt, and I put on a bandana on my face to keep me warm. I was riding around, and some kid actually called me Casey Neistat, which, was pretty cool. Anyway, I was able to visit every street in my town because of that board. There is no way that I could have driven a car around or like pushed, you know, like a real skateboard around and saw all the decorations and, you know, not dodge 100, you know, kids. It was just so easy to view everything on my board. The visibility is so great, and you're just more aware of your environment. You see, guys, if you're trying to drive a car at night through like hordes of like kids, like it's impossible, you know. And thing is, the visibility, like just from like the lights and everything, I doubt, you know, you would even see like a dog or like a, you know, a little kid, just because, you know, they're so much shorter than a car. And it's just so nice to, like I said, ride my electric skateboard around when Halloween is, you know, happening. And if for some reason you don't know what Halloween is, like you go trick-or-treating, like you go to random houses, you know, you put on a costume and you get candy. I know some people, you know, they live in countries where they don't celebrate Halloween, or like it's against your religion or something like that. So yeah, that's what Halloween is. Let's get back into the story, or get back into my reasons why. 13 reasons why I love my electric skateboard, or why I miss it. Now, let's say I crash into a car or I crash into something else. It's going to cause, you know, some damage. However, if I crash my board, the only thing that's getting damaged is me. And I like that because sometimes, you know, I'm a little reckless and I want to be the only one getting hurt if I'm being, you know, a dumbass or whatever. People walk by me a lot, and it's pretty cool. They ask about my electric skateboard, which is weird because if I just met them on the street, we would just like exchange hellos or like what's up, or, you know, just something like that. So yeah, guys, it's like a conversation starter, and, you know, it's a commentary starter. It gives me, you know, something to talk about to you guys, something that's unique, something that, you know, a lot of people don't have, and it gave me a lot to talk about, you know, like in this video. And yeah, I mean, I guess that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. And if you did, leave a like, subscribe if you're new and want to hear more about my electric skateboard and, you know, the one that's going to come. And I'll see you guys later. Peace. Is there anybody